Yes, good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Chad Buist. I'm a web development major here at Full Sail University and part of ADT this month. This is going to be the recording I've set up for the application definition statement for the search application I chose to come up with idea-wise for the week 1 assignment. Just to move forward, I'll give you a little background. Outside of working on my web development major here at Full Sail, I'm also a athletic swim coach, as well as a lifeguard and pool manager or pool maintenance manager at a couple facilities I work at here part-time outside of going to school. Swimming is my extracurricular activity, or was when I was in high school, and so I felt it fitting to create a search application developed towards the sport. It's kind of an idea I've had in the past, and thought this was an opportunity to elaborate on it a bit. Okay, purpose or main intent of this search application or query is to help aid the user in finding specific video files of the swimmer or the athlete he or she represents, either as a coach or a parent. So this is mostly for coaches and parents, not necessarily the athlete themselves. That would be a different application. Description of intended audience. Again, the target audience is either an associated swim coach or parent of the child or athlete that has had a race or practice event video recorded with proper technical analysis, including voiceover feedback, as you see here in this video. This is used to aid in the coaching process and self-analysis process of the athlete, and it should be accessible via mobile device or home portable computer. The core functionality. This is developed primarily to help the coach or the parent go into the video database and have proper search criteria to find a particular video according to either the name of the athlete, the date it was recorded, or the race event specifically recorded. This will allow the program will also have a cart or a swim bag, I guess if you may, where you can group several videos from the search query in order to be able to research and go through. In this case, probably free of charge, since it's set up for the coach and the parents as feedback. Feature set. You should be able to search for videos kind of in a somewhat of a YouTube fashion, but probably a little more simpler in terms of query search. You can filter the results with first and last name, date of recording, or race event, or you can pick multiples, either 2 of 3 or 3 of 3. You mix them up whichever way you feel it would be most efficient to finding the video you're looking for. The user should be able to see a list of videos including the thumbnail images of the video along with the first name, date, and race event recorded of the athlete. Criteria find. They can have a library of saved videos to be viewed from, such as the swim bag, or that they can save to, or the master library of videos dedicated towards athletes or their athletes. You'll have a user login, forgot password, or user sign up to register. Basically, this is developed for the individual athlete themselves, not necessarily the other athletes. I mean, the coach will have master access to every athlete involved in this program. However, parents would only have access to their child's videos in that regard, which they would need to log in and have their username and password to be able to access. Excuse me. Nice to haves, also maybe a filter by swim meet or swim competition if they know the name of the competition or the date and event it was contested at. Then that would help probably aid in the search process. They should be able to share the video with their friends or family members or other people via email or social media networks. Be able to have any questions answered in a comment section, to have the technical swim coach who did the analysis be able to answer if they were not answered fully in the video analysis given for further feedback. Okay, here's our personas. That's a picture of me actually. Let's just go through this. Quote I have here is, I need to be able to find videos of swimmers quickly to go over on and off deck to help them get faster. I'm not only just a swim coach, but also a web developer major in school, quite avid and knowledgeable in the use of the web, work with many athletes on a daily basis, loves using technology in my coaching style and process. and being able to pull up the video quickly after it's indexed is something that I'd be grateful for both self-reflection on coaching skills and also to see how the athlete is responding to that coaching. Here's the characteristics: age 28, Associate of Arts and Science, currently a coach and student working on his bachelor's. Tech familiarity is very high. Term usage or tech usage hourly, and that's pretty realistic. Platform excuse me, MacBook Pro with operating system with the operating system system 10 version that Mac carries, as well as the iPhone and the iPad. Influencers, time management, that's the biggest thing. And when you work with that many athletes, you got to be able to give the most you can into feedback with them, so you can either have them see it right there on deck or after practice. Okay, which increases coaching efficiency, athletes' response to that efficiency, making it more efficient, better communication with parents. So you're not just verbally trying to tell them, you can show them what you're trying to do, as well as the athlete. You're more efficient. This also leads to ultimately more efficient goal setting and attaining those seasonal progressional goals. Not too many pain points, sorry, not too many databases are out there are available like this. If so, they are very hard to search through or even find. There is little to no way to be able to share content with others for collaboration scouting, because sometimes you have privacy policy issues. This case, with registering, everyone would agree to having these videos shared, whether it went to family members, coaches, college scouts, etc. All right. Scenario: finding the video. I open Chrome on my MacBook or a portable device. I click on the bookmark to the site. I log in via my laptop, iPhone, or iPad. After logging in, I type in the swimmer's full name, event, date, recording, etc. to have a list of videos brought up. Once those results are coming up, I scan through vertically and horizontally across the page, usually looking at the title of the video or the thumbnail image to try to get a quick look of what I'm looking for. If nothing is found, then I'll get a little more specific in the search query to try to be able to use multiple queries for finding specific video results. Once I've found the video I'm looking for, I should be able to open it in the browser fairly easily and watch it from start to finish, hopefully with not too much lag or server issues, and be able to pause, rewind, fast forward where needed, especially if I'm reviewing with the athlete. I should also be able to answer any questions left by parents or the athlete to help them be able to grow in learning how to swim for maximum efficiency, which would be found in the comment section of that site. If I feel it's necessary, I could also be able to share via email or social media that video with the swimmer's or parents' permission to other people I may choose to collaborate with, college scouts, or anyone else that could help benefit the video feedback. This next persona is to the left here is a picture of my mom, Karen Weiss. She taught me how to swim, and I'm far more probably computer adept than she is, but she is the kind of person that still loves to watch videos and wants to keep things very simple. So here's her persona. Wants to be able to type slowly the name or the race so she can find the swimmer and hit play, pause, rewind button to help assist in critiquing her grandson, for example. She's my mother who helped bring me up, as I said, and is very good in introductory lessons to the sport. She's very new to using computers and the internet in general, and really only knows how to open a bookmark, type very slowly simply what she's looking for, and to be able to find the video to review after hitting specifically either enter or submit some type of prompt in the search box to find what she needs. She does not want to share via email or social media. She finds it confusing and difficult, and usually asks her husband or myself to help manage that aspect for her. However, she does love to watch the videos over and over to help aid in critiquing her grandson, as she did her son and daughter growing up, and finds it a very useful tool since she's primarily a visual learner and spatial thinker. Okay. Characteristics in her case: age 55, high school education, pool manager, swim instructor, very low familiarity with computers, uses it maybe on a weekly basis. Platform she uses is HP Pavilion with Windows Vista. Influences: very simple way to be able to find the video of her grandson in particular. Have good specific filters to help her find specifically all of her grandson's videos, and have easy playback and access to those videos. Pain points for her in particular: too much text directions versus visual directions, could be confusing. Too many distractional advertisements, especially pop-ups. She hates those. Too many prompts if they're to do this or that. She usually likes it very simple, and moving and clicking the mouse too much in any of those processes can make things more confusing. Okay, finding the videos of her grandson competing. The method she would use is she would click on a specific bookmark that's already saved on her desktop that automatically loads the site in Chrome, so she doesn't have to type in the URL. She logs in using her simple username and password. She's specifically looking for her grandson's video so she can view and critique or forward to Coach Chad any questions he might have for him. She types in her grandson's full name and finds the videos about his racing. Types further queries such as 50 fly or 100 IM to find specific events she wants to watch. Once she's found the specific videos she wants to see of her grandson, she wants to be able to easily scroll back and forth throughout it and be able to click on the video's thumbnail image, preferably to open the video versus a hyperlink, a textual hyperlink per se, and without pop-up advertisements of any such, as she likes to get right to what she's looking for. If after reviewing the video she has any extra pointers, she will either type very slowly into the comment box or question to Coach Chad and review to review and will click on a simple submit button after she has finished typing in her message. Okay, here's our user case diagram in terms of how this would work. Here's our user, either me or mom. Navigate to the site start app, enter in the login credentials. If anything comes up fuzzy, then they're prompted, how to find their username or password or retrieve it. Prompted to enter their username and password if they have issues with it to be able to retrieve it. Then they will enter their search criteria that is mentioned in the plan above. The search results should be showing either in a thumbnail image or a simple kind of header, if you may, as these results are filtered out from the search criteria that she puts in. And once the videos come up, she should be able to find them through either race event, date of recording, first and last name, or if we can squeeze it in with the code or JavaScript, meet the meet it was raced at. And of course, this is all processed in the middle section by the server up here. Okay, I'm sorry if I talked a little too fast on this. I know we're trying to keep it around 5 minutes, and I think I am, just about, maybe a little over, but look forward to being able to share this with you, and hope it works out in terms of my description. I think it's a pretty cool idea, and I'm thank you for taking the time to read this information and share with me, and hopefully collaborate moving forward in the future. All right, thanks.